War Between the Land and the Sea, Homo Aqua, the first episode, is written by Russell T Davies and starring Russell Tovey and Gugu Mbatha-Raw. So on July 2024, it was announced by Deadline Hollywood that there would be a new Doctor Who spin-off called The War Between the Land and the Sea. Centres entirely around the Sea Devils, aka Homo Aqua, but also UNIT as well. So Russell T Davies wrote the first and the last episode, and Peter McTighe wrote 3 of them, all produced by Bad Wolf and BBC Studios. Peter McTighe said Russell T Davies had already devised the series concept and scripted its first episode before writing the Doctor Who 60th anniversary specials, which marked the beginning of his second run on the series as a writer and showrunner. After McTighe delivered the first of Lucky Day, Davies asked him to collaborate on the remainder of the spin-off in 2023. So the filming started on September 2024 in Barry and Atlantic Wharf, both in South Wales, the Wave Pool in Bristol, and various locations across Wales, including at the Welsh Government Building, City Arms Pub, Hodge House and Merthyr. In October, the series was spotted filming at Cardiff City Hall, National Museum in Cardiff, and Bristol Amphitheatre. November filming occurred at Town Bridge in Newport, in Wales. Some recording took place internationally, including on Mallorca, which I've been there before, in New York, and on the RRS James Cook. On 9th of December 2024 at Pinewood Studios, underwater stage in Buckinghamshire. So the series starts at a boat in the sea where the fisherman throws a plastic bottle in the sea. We get a scary scene where Homo Spondyl Erectus roars inside a net. So Barclay woke up by his unit-issued mobile phone. So he woke his kid, Kirby. He has been summoned to Scotland to deal with an oil spill and tells them that he has to drop them off with their mother. It's also nice to see General Austin Pearce again. So during the investigation at the area, Barclay said he's met the Doctor last year at Unit Tower. I also thought the quick sound effects looks well done. As everyone is communicating with Homo Aqua, apparently people have been killing them by throwing litter, especially plastics, in the water, and it has to stop, as well as killing humans, of course.
I hope we can meet in peace.
Agreed.
So it has been agreed to stop. However, Homo Aquas would rather talk to humans. So while the builders are building waterway leading into Imperial House, where the peace discussions will be held, Barclay fills Barbara in on Diz. He's not able to see Kirby and tries to pass this off as a result of a simple promotion at work, before sending £3,000 to their bank account. I thought the rise of Homo Aqua's bases all over the world look cool. As the event takes place, Barclay attended, and there's a great entrance for Salt and 2 Homo Aquas. Kate Lethbridge-Stewart coordinates from a separate room in Empress House, having been selected as a government-neutral organisation capable of leading the peace talks without such biases. Kate also confirms with the Prime Minister Harry Shaw that Downing Street has a link-up camera view of the hall.
My name is Kate Lethbridge-Stewart, Commander-in-Chief of the Unified Intelligence Task Force. UNIT has been chosen to lead these talks.
So Sir Jonathan Hynes was about to speak, but Salt said Barclay should speak, and the fact that he made a sign of the cross symbol earlier in that episode shows respect for over the dead Homo Aqua bodies, which horrified Kate and UNIT when he's been selected to speak for humans.
Will you stand as ambassador and talk on behalf of the entire human race?
Okay.
This is a great setup. There's brilliant shot of the sea and everything. Lorne Balfe does a great job with the soundtrack. I thought the title sequence fits in well. Gemma Redgrave, Alexander Devrient, and Ruth Madeley returned as Kate Lethbridge-Stewart, who's in charge of UNIT, the daughter of Brigadier Lethbridge-Stewart, Colonel Christopher Ibrahim, a senior UNIT officer, and Shirley Bingham, UNIT's 56th scientific advisor, which is nice to see them again, as always. I think it's about time that UNIT has a spin-off, especially with Kate. Well, in a way. When I met Gemma Redgrave at the Newcastle Comic Con before the spin-off came out, Redgrave praised the show and described it epic, which I took her word for it. Colin McFarlane also returned as General Austin Pierce, as he first appeared in Torchwood, Children of Earth, which is so cool. Also, McFarlane once played Moran in Doctor Who Under the Lake and Before the Flood two-parter, which was back in the 12th Doctor, Peter Capaldi's era. Lachelle Cole also reprised the role as Trinity Wells, which I love that character. Russell Tovey plays Barclay Pierre Dupont, a low-level unit transportation logistics manager, who is surprisingly appointed as Humanities Ambassador. Gugu Mbatha-Raw plays Salt, a Homo amphibia who serves as the ambassador of the Homo Aqua. They both give off fantastic performances and brilliant chemistry. I love the makeup. And of course, Tovey previously played Midshipman Frame, aka Alonso, and Mbatha-Raw previously played Tish Jones, Martha Jones' sister, which both of their appearances happened to came out in 2007. And Akin Jireen and Kat Gannon plays Barbara and Kirby Pierre-Dumpont. Barbara is Barclay's ex-wife and Kirby is the child of Barclay and Barbara, who's identified as non-binary. Both of those actors did a great job. Adrian Lucas plays Sir Jonathan Hines, a British politician initially appointed as Humanities Ambassador. He's great too. Lucas have been voicing few characters in Big Finish audio series like Jeffrey Broderick, Bragg, and Sigmund Freud. Vincent Franklin plays Harry Shaw, the Prime Minister, during the time of negotiations of Homo Aqua. He gives off great performance as well. Franklin also voiced Lord Stormblood in the Big Finish audio story, Scenes from Her Life. Francesca Corney plays Sergeant Hannah Chakri, a unit soldier who's there to protect Barclay. Mimak plays Min Cho, a unit science and technology chief technician. Waleed Hamid plays Colonel Tariq Hashim, a unit colonel who went to the Spanish island of Dragonera to intercept the Homo Aqua's corpses. Hannah Donaldson plays Captain Louise Mackey, a unit company officer specializing in translation. Homomorpha sapiens, aka Homo amphibian, are a subspecies of the sea devil, plus the sea devils are referred as Homo Aqua, as it's considered racist by calling them that.
In mythology and superstition, we call them sea devils, but we're better than that now. Let's say, Homo Aqua.
I thought they're a fascinating race. It's pretty interesting how they're going for those redesigns to look more like humanoid fish, and being called Homo Aqua instead of Sea Devil. When I first saw the photo on set, admittedly, I thought that was one of those fish people from the Underwater Menace, the second Doctor Patrick Troughton era. To those who were baffled by the redesign and name change idea, well, when Silurians returned in The Hungry Earth, back in the 11th Doctor Matt Smith era, the Silurians were redesigned to look more like lizards and have been called Homo reptilia. You know, we're talking about the episode that came out back in 2010. So here, this is just pretty much the same scenario. What did you think of this episode? Let me know in the comments down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.